In this video, I'm going to show you how to access the CyberTraining modules for findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable, that is fair science, in water and climate. We have created a course in mygeohub.org which has modules that can help you in learning fair science-based tools in water and climate sciences. To access the course, first you need to go to mygeohub.org. Okay, once you go to mygeohub.org, you need to log in. If you have your Purdue ID, then you use your Purdue login. Otherwise, you sign in with a different account, as shown just below. Once you're at the landing page, you need to go to Teaching up here, and in that, click on Browse Course Catalog. In the Browse Course Catalog, you need to click on this course, Fair, Climate, and Water Sciences. You left click on this, and then you are on the landing page of the course. It's given some descriptions regarding what this course is about, what are the prerequisites if you want to take this course, and what are the expected learning outcomes. If you are an instructor, then you can use the course teacher class. So to access the course, you click on self-paced on the right side. Once there, you are actually on the modules landing page. So here we have different modules and each of them has a specific aim. For example, the introduction module provides you an introduction about fair sciences, popular fair resources, and some introduction to MyGeoHub as well as water science learning modules. Similarly, the data access module allows you to write codes to which can be used for accessing publicly available data related to climate and water sciences. The data processing module is used to process these data sets that have been downloaded using the data access module, such that you can create new data sets which may be more relevant to your modeling. And finally, you have the data visualization module where we explore various methods how you can visualize the data that you already have. Now, each of these modules, the data access, the data processing, and the data visualization module, have different chapters within it, and each of them have a specific task. So if I click on any of these chapters, it expands to show its contents. For example, let me click on DA1, which is accessing peak stream flow time series from USGS gauges. So I click on this and I find that there are two files inside this. One is the peak stream flow instructions and the other is the peak stream flow Jupyter Notebook. So the peak stream flow instructions is a PDF file that contains detailed instruction as to the structure of the data, the code that is written, and any other relevant information regarding this exercise. The Jupyter Notebook is the one that contains the actual code and some short instructions regarding the code. So let me first show you the Jupyter Notebook. I click on it and in a new tab, the Jupyter Notebook opens automatically. Now in the Jupyter Notebook, the chapter is basically in the form of an exercise. So you are given brief instructions as to what you need to write in terms of the code. And then you are supposed to write the code on your own. For example, in here, you have this statement called write your code here. However, if the code is too complicated or if we felt that we needed a user-defined function to simplify the task, those user-defined functions are actually provided by us. So in general, the aim of this exercise is for the student to use the user-defined functions to accomplish the task set up in this exercise. In case you want more detailed information or if you want to look at the solution, that is given in the PDF file associated with this chapter. Before we leave, I want to show you one more thing. If you want to save this Jupyter Notebook in your own MyGeoHub account, you need to go to File and then click on Save As and then give a name for the file. Here I'm going to say peak streamflow trial 1 and just save this. This is saved in the courses folder of your MyGeoHub. I'm going to show you in a little bit where that is there. Before we go there, let's take a look at the detailed PDF file for instructions. So I click on peak streamflow instructions, and this is the PDF file. It has its objective, introduction, and some detailed instruction as to how to write the code. The screenshots show you what code needs to be written in case you are struggling to write the code on your own, and also explains how or why that code is written. In the end, you have some turn-in exercises which are very similar to the exercise that is provided in the Jupyter Notebook, but it's slightly different. It's a more advanced application of the exercise and can be used as a homework. The solution to this is not provided in the PDF file or the Jupyter Notebook. Okay, the final thing I want to show you in this segment is where is your Jupyter Notebook saved. So once you have saved this, you need to open a new tab, and in the new tab you need to go to mygeohub.org. In there you can go to resources and then tools, and in tools you have Jupyter Notebook. Click on that and launch tool. In there you will have a folder called courses. If you click on courses, you'll have the file that you used for that you saved from the courses page, which is peak streamflow trial 1. All the results of these exercises go automatically into the results folder. This part showed you how to access the modules in our CyberTraining course and how to access the chapters and work on the exercises to learn about fair science in water and climate. You can go at your own pace, and there is no need to finish a specific module before accessing another one. So you can pick and choose as per your own requirements. In the data processing module, we usually work with data that has been downloaded in the data access module. However, to decouple these two, what we have done is we have already provided these inputs in a public folder that will be accessed when you run the codes. So there is no need to do the data access module first and then the data process module. However, we do recommend doing it for a more complete sense of how we can access and then process and visualize the data. Here on the left hand side, you can actually check the progress of the courses. So for example, the students who have accessed it and how they have done that. Similarly, you can have announcements or have notes and discussions and so on if you want to. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact the MyGeoHub team. We do hope that the course materials provided here would help you in learning something, and you will find this useful in your own research or for teaching a class. Thank you.